Hey guys, what's going on? Back doing another stream. Lots of sad news. Crazy day yesterday. Um, yeah, guys. Oh man, my reaction to it. I'm not gonna get into really. We're gonna see where this stream goes. I kind of want to see what you guys think about all this. I watched a great stream yesterday from a channel called, I think it was called R&R Law Group. The guy gave me a shout out, so I'm gonna definitely post his video sometime. It's a really great watch. I found it via search as well. As you saw in my previous video, that's difficult to get in there. But yeah, very serious topic. I thought I had seen a few tweets. I don't know if it was the LeBron tweet or whatever I saw. So they go, okay, there's something that happened. First, I saw the dog getting shot. It's like, how many things are going to happen here, right? So they go, okay, that happened. But I thought everything, the big uproar was over the Kyle Rittenhouse video, which we're going to get into all this today, guys. I will read your comments. Put in your comments there. Havoc616, listen, bro. I don't mean to block you from the channel with your other account, but don't take shots at me. It was a mistake. I wasn't even aware that Jacob Blake was still alive. So yeah, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. He got shot 7 times, and it was that bad. I assumed he was dead. I will read your other comment there as well. I appreciate all the info. Very hard to get information these days, guys. It's easy because of video and social media to get things, but I find things are also buried. So I appreciate anything you guys want to offer, and any opinions and points of view within reason. I'm all for it, guys. So thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. So back to what had happened. So my reaction to it, my not even thoughts, but just finding out what had happened. I thought the uproar was because of it's graphic, guys. I mean, it's just really bad. If you've seen that one video with Kyle Rittenhouse, I'm going to get into that as well. No mistakes allowed. I know. I got to get to that level, my friend. It's brutal. What's going on, brother? Zane, my man. Wade Lee. Score prediction, LFC leads. We'll get into that in another stream or maybe later on. I hear you, Havoc. I hear you, bro. Are you the same guy, Damo616? I just blocked the guy because I was attacked starting the stream. Anyways, I will get into the comments, but I wanna go over how I found out all this stuff yesterday. So then I didn't realize that about the Jacob Blake incident. Then I watched that, and I'm like, okay. Then I could really understand the anger there, and as well as a few days before, 4 days, 5 days? I'm not sure the time. Another man was. I think this man, he did die. Trey Williams was shot and killed at that gas station. I watched that footage as well. So it's all, I just, within the last 24 hours, it's you. But, bro, listen, just don't attack me. I'll unblock your thing, but, to take shots at me like that isn't fair. I made a mistake. So you got to be a little more understanding. I'll unblock your channel there, I get it, man. I'm human. I assumed he was actually dead. 7 shots in the back. Anyway, so Milwaukee Bucks decided they had enough. They're not going to play, and the rest of the NBA followed suit. And I think it's the right decision. It's just ridiculous how many times police officers it should be the last resort, pulling out your gun. And these guys, they're just not good at their jobs. And there's a lot more I could rant about, in an angry way. And I've already done that, and that's still going to continue. Anyways, guys, I appreciate the love, the support. And again, shout out to that guy, R&R Law Group. Really got to check out that stream. I'm sure you can find it if you just type in R&R Law Group, or type in, probably I'm not sure what was in his description video title. Great breakdown, though. This guy did a live stream and actually had a full-on breakdown ready for things for you to see. So I was very impressed. And that's what I like. I like to get, I just want facts. Just want to know what happened. Thanks, Havoc. I appreciate it. I just didn't let you were just having a go at me. I've unblocked your account, as you've probably heard. Yeah, USA, Wade Lee, it's in shambles, man. It's crazy how things like this happen. And, oh man, where do I even go with it? I don't even know if I really want to start. I don't even know how or what to say in this stream. So I'm kind of just looking towards comments that come up. I've already said my points of view on it in previous streams, and it's just really sad. And I get it. Look, I watched the video. I saw where they said they found a knife in the Jacob Blake situation. I saw, again on that brother's stream, a great breakdown of it where he showed that very well could have been a knife, but you can't really tell. I would say it does kind of look like a certain type of knife, but that being said, I just don't see what the problem with cops is. They're just so quick to shoot, and it's got to stop. And so again, I mean, I'm assuming we're going to play in the Community Shield, but I'm about 50-50 right now because this is very serious. Obviously, all the football players have been taking the knee as well. So it wouldn't surprise me if matches are called off for a week. Yeah, it's okay, bro. Hey, listen, man, it's okay. I know it's sensitive stuff, and I could understand you seeing that title and thinking it was clickbait or getting mad. It was an honest mistake. You literally were the one who let me know. You're right. I should have double checked. I apologize for that, man. Crazy world, though. I don't know, man. I can't understand. It's so sad. This is the one thought that came to me that you guys, might have had already, especially when this is more of the conflict of the protesters and the people trying to defend other people's property, is what I'm getting into right here. So in the Kyle Rittenhouse video, there's no other way for me to describe it but saying it like that. I've watched that video pretty carefully, and I think he had a first shot taken at him, and then a guy who was talking, oh man, I didn't even realize, if you haven't seen the footage, it's really graphic, it's really shocking, and this one guy was going off when they were all gathered, these militias trying to protect places, and you got protesters, and it's just a recipe for disaster, right? So, hey, shout out to you, Sir Klopp. What's going on? Shout out to everybody, Old School Mac Boy. Yeah, they totally are. The media it's really the problem with the media. It's a weapon against the people, but it's also like there is good with the media. It's kind of a double-edged sword, because corporations can manipulate it for their own agendas. It's crazy, guys. So, anyways, I'll try to read out what other comments I've got. But what thought really struck me, man, was these guys, end up. So, okay, I'll break down the Kyle Rawson thing quickly. For those of you who haven't seen it, so a guy who was just saying, shoot me, using the N-word and saying it. I saw that clip after the shootings. I didn't know it was him. He got shot in the head and he died. And it's so sad. And when you watch the video, he's chasing the guy, I don't know. This is the thing. A lot of people in that scenario, I can see it on both sides. Just same with all the things. I can always try to look at both sides, try to get all the facts, and it's just crazy. You could look at those guys, looking at the guy carrying a gun like that, thinking, they're being a hero, trying to stop him. I could easily understand that, again, but why would you go up and attack a guy like that? Now, granted, they really went for him after he had killed the first guy, but again, they were under fire, and that guy ran up, threw something at him. It was like a bag with something in it. He looked back, I think and they didn't shoot or nothing, and then he goes, what's it called? He keeps going towards where the shots are going. Now, you got to remember, if these guys are under fire, they're trying to protect a place. Now, I know there's a lot we can get into, and why is he traveling there and all that, but to me, that's irrelevant. Once you're there, and they're there to protect and help people, so I understand that. It's just so tragic, man. So, and of course, we're gonna get into obviously the police. I don't even. I mean, it's just it's so savage. It's so bad, so wrong what they're doing, just killing people, and oftentimes black people, and we see what happens, and like I don't know, guys. It's just so freaking bad. Change will come, man. It just seems like it's gonna be such a grind. It's come to this, you know, and it's the police officers' fault. Like over the years, all these years of shit training, a shitty standard, and not valuing any life, regardless of race. Race is a big problem as well, of course, on top of it. So, Ice Cube, yeah. Oh, buddy. I don't know. I haven't seen a latest post from him, but I do follow him on Twitter. World is a stage? It is. But that being said, everyone's kind of played against each other. It's almost like it's in the air, like human nature, Like these things are almost inevitable. No, come on. Let's not take shots at LeBron, all right? Like, listen, man. A guy who's willing to stand up like that, I have a ton of respect. I don't agree with LeBron necessarily on politics or anything like that, but I respect him standing up in the position he's in. And it's really sad when people hate on him for a simple tweet. Like he's not even saying anything wrong, and I'm telling you, like, and a lot of these people that are attacking him, I would probably get along with them on other things, but not that. That's not right. So good comments. I'll try to read a few. I just kind of want to get it out, what I'm thinking and what my viewpoints are in a generic or a basic way, sort of digesting everything. So back to the Kyle Rittenhouse situation. So after that guy gets shot, because you hear one shot, then you hear like the 3 or 4 that hits the guy. The guy comes running. You turn around, there's a guy right there, and that's it. Like he's under fire, he's under attack, he shoots him. I'm not gonna say, it's so sad how that it comes to that, someone getting killed like that. Oh man, I don't know. I couldn't do that to someone, to be honest with you. I'm not even saying the guy you can charge. I can't. I'm not saying he's like morally he might be guilty, but legally I don't know. I would think that he's got a pretty strong case for self-defense, especially the second part of where the video where he's trying to go turn himself in. We'll get into that in a second. That's really the craziest thing I've seen in a long time, and yeah. I'm just reading these comments here. I know. Well, it's a crazy world, old school Mac boy. Again, view suppression. They can't find you in the search tab. It's hard to find information. It's a really, really. They're slowly trying to really control everybody and everything, and it's just not going to fly. We're going to have to, really go rogue. And I really do want to build some kind of platform for myself and others. And I think that's the future, guys. These are good comments. I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, original Gunner. Well, we're talking about some shootings and stuff. I don't even mean to put it like that. Sorry, guys. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here, looking at your comments. I'm not understanding how you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so what I'm talking about is, again, you guys might not be aware of all this stuff. But, again, type in Kyle Rittenhouse, you'll know what I'm talking about. Or just type in Kyle charged or arrested, and you'll understand the story. Yeah, Sir Klopp, a good point. Complying with police orders. That's a very good point. Oh, wow, that's bad. Yeah, man, sometimes even if the officers aren't right the way they handle it, sometimes, if you're doing shit like that, it comes against you, and that's it. I'm open to the truth, guys. The media, yeah, This is really, the last thing we want to see is it getting so bad where, it becomes a race war type thing. I don't think that will happen, because there's so many people that are white that are for Black Lives Matter, and the things are spun, things are taken advantage of. So I get all that, but it's also very serious stuff, and it's about time there's been some kind of revolution or uprising. But smashing buildings and all that shit, that just doesn't. That's just not going to cut it. This is what has to happen. They got to just stop playing sports for a while. Honestly, I don't care that much about sports, really. You asked for it, what? Anyways, everyone, we're open to, we're going to have weird disagreements and comments in here. For my own sanity, try to get along. Yeah, there's all sorts of agendas, but that being said, that all aside, we got serious problems here, and a lot of people have had enough, and rightfully so. Anyways, back to the one where I was reacting to it was really graphic for me to see that whole video. The other two videos, obviously, with Jacob Blake dying, or not, he's not even, he got shot 7 times, man. Still alive. He got shot 7 times for going in his car. Yeah, he's not complying, but, I don't blame them, man. I'm not a black man, and I can't even imagine what it would be like, Remember Doc Rivers? If you saw it, he was saying in an interview, he's like, man, I should just be a basketball coach. And I didn't agree with everything he said, because, he's saying it from a political stance, and I understand that. But he's got a good point, man. Like, he should just be a basketball coach. Shouldn't even have to think about his skin color. But they're constantly going to, it's just really sad. Anyway, but yeah, that other video was crazy because it looked like a war zone. So again, to break it down quickly, if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to break down the first part. I already did. But now as he's going to turn himself in, he got his hands up in the air, or it wasn't even hands up in the air yet. He was trying to get out of there, and then people start to try to rush him. Now, granted, they're saying he shot a guy, but nobody knows the context. Nobody knows. And they decide to go for this guy, right? Armed with a freaking, basically an assault rifle. I don't know much about guns, but it was pretty bad. I'm going to read some comments, but I will get into the comments. We will get into the comments. Give me like 5 minutes. I really want to just finish this point about Kyle Rittenhouse. So anyway, so now he's trying to get away to go turn himself in, and people just try to attack him. One guy tries to take a shot from behind, nothing happens, and then all of a sudden they go for him, and he's on the ground, and I don't know how the first guy that attacks him, I don't know what happened. I think 2 shots. If he didn't get hit by a bullet, man, that's a miracle, because the guy was on top of him as he shot up, and you just see you see something go, and then he somehow gets out of the picture. So I'm like, whoa. Then the second guy, the guy with the skateboard, what are you doing, man? Why are you guys attacking this guy? And I know why, because of they're saying he shot someone, but you guys, it's just so bad. It's just so sad to see how this happened. And so I don't know where the guy with the skateboard got shot, but he wasn't moving after. He stumbled, went down. I'm assuming he may have got shot in the head. Couldn't find any more about him. 2 people were dead from that situation as far as I knew. The first guy I had mentioned, and I think he was the second guy who was killed. Now, the third guy comes running up who's armed. Now, you got to remember, this guy wasn't just running around shooting people. These guys were armed too, and they were under fire as well. So, it's just so crazy, guys. I will read the comments. Anyways, this third guy comes running up with the gun, and I don't even, maybe he was trying to be a hero, right? I mean, I don't know. I would assume he's trying to do, I watched it a couple times, and he runs up. Actually, what I should, before I get into that, the first guy that tries to go at the Kyle when he's got the gun like this, he doesn't shoot that guy. He gives that guy a chance, and that guy runs off. So the first guy he actually shot at was the second guy coming in. And that's the guy who somehow, he may have got shot, but he was able to run away. And it looked like he should have got shot really bad, but somehow he was able to run away. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to read all these comments. I really appreciate them, guys. Nobody's really going to know about this stream. We're totally blocked from the search tab, okay? It's a corrupt world. They don't like freedom of press. They don't want interaction. They don't want people woke. They don't want these type of streams, to be honest with you, or channels. They don't want anybody having a push unless they say so. They've taken the choice away. They rigged the search tab. So, yeah, I'm sorry if that's all I can get on this channel. It's not my fault. You know, I do more content. I'm not going to get into a rant, but the more content I do that doesn't show up in that search bar that nobody knows about, I'll lose subs. You know, so it's a very corrupt system. YouTube's got to go. And quite frankly, I want to build another channel so we can get into more topics like this where people won't get upset because it's a football channel. Kind of cornered myself in, and I'm tired of it. I want to be free to talk about whatever I want to talk about. And I think we need to build our own platforms and join other people. It's just, you can't get any info. It really is the info war, and I'm tired of it. You know, we got to take this to the next level. So anyways, yeah, that was my basic reaction to it. And then the guy who comes up with the gun, he kind of like stops, because I'm not sure what he was thinking, whether he was going to try to disarm him. And then you see him having second thoughts. It's all, you know, you only have a second to react to. The guy's got his arm extended with the gun out, and then sort of like, I don't know if he's trying to run around him or if he was going to like say, okay, I got you, right? I don't know. You don't find out, because then his bicep gets practically blown off, and that was really graphic. And then he starts screaming for a medic and runs, you know, away. And you see, I've seen the footage where it's really graphic. And he goes into shock there, and someone's helping him out. So, yeah. As for the recent shootings, yeah, I totally understand the rage, but it can't translate to attacking American people. I've had it. It's so stupid. You know, all these freaking wannabe activists pile on what's a legitimate cause, right? And there's no order, there's no form to it. It's just chaos. It's like a party in the streets, blocking cars. Let's block traffic. Yeah, that's freaking smart, right? So these people are not the brightest of the bunch, but they mean well somehow, right? Again, I'm all for protest, but don't mess with your fellow man. You know, let people drive. Don't block the road, right? Don't make it, you know, this is the problem. Like, how many injuries and deaths just from Chauvin putting his frickin' knee on one guy? Isn't it crazy how one thing can just have a chain reaction of events, and things before that too? So, you know, there are ways to get solutions and results, but you know, attacking businesses and attacking the public is wrong. So this is why I'm on both sides. This is crazy, because normally you're more one side or more on the other side, but I'm on both sides here, where I see where you have righteous anger and you have the right to defend yourself. It's very strange. So I'm going to get into these comments. I'm going to do some shout outs. I really appreciate everybody's comments in this stream. We've only got 16 people watching, but it is a very important 16 people that I appreciate. A lot of comments for a small stream like this one in particular. And yeah, guys, that's how it is. They really make it hard for channels to grow and channels to be seen by new viewers in this corrupt world, right? So I really do appreciate you guys showing up and sticking with me. I think it's time we build another channel, build another forum. Slowly but surely, I do want to go in that direction. Because I don't do this show for money. I do this show for fun. And now I'm seeing what's going on in the world and how they're just, slowly cranking up, taking away the rights, more chaos, more confusion. And it's just like, you know what? I've had it, and all the censorship, I've had it, guys. I really will read your comments. Just give me a minute here. Again, guys, it's a rigged world. And they do not like me or many other channels getting rightful featuring. I'm not even talking about extra stuff, guys. They're just flat out hiding everybody from the search tab. You don't have a choice anymore. Nobody has a choice anymore to choose what they want to learn from independent sources. No. They've shut that down. And if you're chosen to be seen or heard, then you're seen or heard. Right? So, it's just bad, man. I'm just kind of done. And I'm going to get into your comments, guys. Really appreciate it. Let's give me a second here. Yeah, Brett. Oh, there's all sorts of weird things going on behind the scenes. Let's do some shout outs. Sir Klopp, Brett Favre, Helier Matthews, Old School Mac Boy, Zane, Gene Lawley. Oh yeah, and the George Floyd footage. So I saw the body cam footage as well, and he was talking about not breathing back before that too. So it just throws more into, it gives you more context. They still screwed up. They still, in some ways are liable for his death, in my opinion. But for those murder charges, I can't even remember. I think it was second degree for one of them. I'm totally not remembering all the specifics, but it's setting up. Ben Shapiro was talking about this. It's setting up like it could be the three officers that didn't have the knee on them. May have a light. I think they may get off. Somehow the main guy, he might get off depending on the charge or get a lesser charge, and you might see massive backlash for that too. So, Gene Lawley, when words lose their meaning, people lose their freedom. Yeah, they've taken everything away, Gene. Slowly making it harder to find out what's really going on. Twitter's still good. That's why I post my streams in Twitter. I'm going to start doing that a lot. I'll lose some Twitter followers for it, but, who cares, man? Like, this is what I got to do just to be seen, just to have a fair shot, right? So I put another tweet out, but they might even block it because it's the same tweet. So let's change the words a bit. There you go. See, they don't like that. There we go. So I got another tweet out there. But yeah, YouTube doesn't help anybody at all. Nobody knows the stream. Even people of my own channel, they're not going to know, right? It's not in the search. They'll say, oh, we showed 10 people. Billions are searching, but we showed 10 people for you. So it's very hard to get people into these streams unless they allow it, which is really sad. Okay, I'm going to get into these comments here. Brett Favre going a little too tinfoil on us here. Listen, bro, I know. No, like, I know what you're saying. Listen. It's funny you mentioned that. There's this Uber driver guy I know, and I met him at another location months ago, and he was great, and he pretty red pill, pretty woke. But here's the problem: when you go down the rabbit hole, is you got all this other BS that's not true, and you really gotta stick with the facts, right? And what's actual and factual. And this guy is a good guy, and he knows a lot. But then he started mentioning what you're talking about, saying how George Floyd is still alive and it's all a conspiracy. I mean, that's ridiculous. I was nice to him. I disagreed nicely, but unfortunately, the problem with conspiracy thought is it can just be paranoia for anything, and you get so much falsehood from that. So it's all about facts, all about truth, man. Um, yeah, yeah. I appreciate the comments though, bro. I want to read some of Gene Lawley's comments. Why they leap to race? It what? No, you can't just say it was the media, because it's not as simple as that. Because it's immediate. The black community is immediately outraged, and rightfully so. That's what it is, right? I was freaking really mad when I saw it. I was fuming. So you can't say that's the media, right? The media has their part. This came out of nowhere, man, and now it's gone crazy. It's part. Your regular streets in the states are becoming a war zone. And again, the point I wanted to get at was it's come down to just citizens shooting citizens now and all this chaos. But these guys probably would hold the door open for one another on another day. Hey, bro, hey, man, not knowing their beliefs, not knowing their politics. And that's where I'm like, man, isn't that a lesson, eh? Isn't it? It's so sad that it's come to this. But again, people are going out there looting, attacking businesses, attacking people, killing people. Like, this is going on, and I'm sure the majority of those people want change. But you can't infringe on other people's rights. You can't just block traffic because now you're entrapping people, which is illegal, right? So you can't do that. You get run over, that's on you, to be honest. I think it's ridiculous when these people start banging on cars. Like, what do you expect the driver to do? You've already stopped the driver. You're now aggravated at them because they're trying to get through. Like, logic is not prevailing here with a lot of these protests because there's no sense behind it. There's no tactic that's smart behind it, that's good for the people. So you take a good cause that's gone into full-blown chaos, like you're saying there, Brett Favre. And you just can't have that. Can't have chaos, man. That's what these clowns want. They don't care if any of us die. The powers that be, right? So, hoping it there's a lot of, the problem is everybody wants to be a fucking activist. A lot of wannabe activists out there. And so when you have a real thing that's a real problem that does warrant real protest, you get everybody jumping on the bandwagon, and it does become quite chaotic. I will admit, though, hey, my own words, when it first happened, I was so outraged. I understood smashing the cop cars. We all understood that. But at what point are you going to keep destroying everything and then other people are getting hurt? It's just wrong. You emailed LFC about Black Lives Matter. I actually got a response. Yeah. I hear you. I hear it on both sides, man. I'm aware of what's going on both sides, buddy. But it's Black Lives Matter. That's true. It's a true statement, right? Regardless of organization and all that. So I'm for, but I don't like all of the destruction and all the bad stuff, and all of the the world is a dog and pony show, right? But I appreciate these comments, guys. Yeah, old school Mac boy, I hear you, man. I'm on both sides of the fence in a way. But it shouldn't even be divided. Really shouldn't even. This is the thing I also want to say. A lot of the things people protest about and want change about, whatever side, religious or political sides of the spectrum, in a general sense, we all want the same thing. Okay? But it's these divisions that mess everybody up. And trigger points, and me being on this side and you being on that side, that really, takes away that love, that human brotherly love. Taking down statues, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. How many more friggin' violent things have to happen, right? just to take down a statue or history. It's history. My dad was talking to me about it. This is history we're talking about, right? But again, it's the world of the offended, and they take. What happens is you have a good cause, but then now it seems like there's always that censorship control agenda right around the corner, right? And even when you look at politics, when you look at the news coverage and how they blatantly won't give you a fair view of what the Republican sides are saying, when they bring on actual people who have gone through actual things with actual points, and they don't broadcast it. They go to their own panel on purpose, right? Or they say, oh, we got a fact check. You know, that only started when the friggin' Clinton emails got exposed, right? And when Trump started calling out the mainstream media for what it is, which is total garbage, total manipulation. That's when all this shit started. So I'm done. I'm tired of it. Tired of this rigged world, YouTube, not letting anybody, see anybody live. They're just trying to shut everybody down, keep everybody dumb, less info, less engagement, and we're going to fight it. I'm going to try to build my own platform. I don't know if I want to build it as a YouTube type platform for everyone or just myself and a few friends. But make no mistake about it, guys. Like, there's a revolution happening behind the scenes, and I want to be a part of it because I'm just done. I'm tired of seeing them take away people's rights. But again, the context also of the live stream title is the NBA players protesting, and I think it's a good idea. I know a lot of people get mad, at the taking of the knee and all this stuff. You should just keep it. Stop preaching to us and all that. I get both sides of it. But I'd rather have NBA players walk out rightfully than more violence, Yeah. Oh, it's total fake news, Gene Lawley. Yeah. Totally manipulated. Just make it already? Yeah. Well, it's not that easy, bro. It's not that easy. I got to put a lot of time and money into building like that. But I want to, and I want to do it with a few other people. And I'm going to start contacting a lot of people that are already established, and I'm going to try to join them. I'll lose subscribers here that are on a different political side or angle, and that's fine. I can't be arsed about it anymore. I've given everything I can to give you guys content on this channel, and I lose whatever subs I gain for whatever more I give based on how they don't let us show up in the search engine. People are fickle. They see 300 views next to 3,000. Oh, he's not good. I'm unsubbing. And it never happens when my views are up, never happens. When my views are low, always happens. So I'm done. Great comments. Just kidding? Yeah. I love you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Freddie Mercury, all lives matter. Black lives matter, all lives matter. Go get it. Yeah, man. Sir Klopp, Black Lives Matter. Shout out to Dave as well. Wants to take down Anfield for years of hurt. Black Lives Matter. Both the movement and the slogan cannot be separated. Fair point. Fair point. What is it, right? This is where it's so strange. Because I can see where things are manipulated, but I can see just cause. And I'm like, wow, man. But you can't be attacking domestic terrorism. Absolutely, bro. You know what? I saw one bit of footage where there's a woman in her mid 40, 50 years old sitting on a bench. You got all these stupid ass teenagers. Actually, they're all white too. Like 90% white, trying to hold up the fist, and she's not doing it in solidarity, which she has a right to. Quite frankly, if you're trying to get me to raise my fist, I'm not going to do it. I'll do it if I feel like doing it. I would do it under certain circumstances for sure. But I'm not doing it because you're telling me to do it. Now I'm deliberately not going to do it to exercise my rights. And that's what she was doing. And they're all screaming at her like young teenage boys, friggin' intimidating her. Is this what it's come to? This is the youth of today. This is the next generation. Watered and dumbed down, guys. So, we got to fight against this. We can't let YouTube and Google, be the only game in town. We got to abandon these sinking ships, man. I'm still going to do content here, But it's total garbage what they've done and how they've blacklisted everybody and control of information, control of views. You know, just that's what they want to do. They want to see us struggle. They want to see us not get information or get in. They want to indoctrinate us, right? You know, slowly trying to friggin' take over, and I'm not having it anymore. We're not. We're gonna freaking go crazy now. Hopefully, there's no more false flags or any crazy stuff. Watched a good video on the COVID thing, how they're doing the tests. Oh boy, was that eye-opening, and what it really is. You know. But again, that's what Millmore Michael. Thanks, bro. And listen, if you guys disagree with me on any point, it's okay. I hope you don't unsub. I hope you don't get offended if you disagree with whatever my views are that you don't line up with. I mean well. You know, we all mean well here. And I'm open to everybody, regardless of, you know, religious and political views, you know, within reason. I'm open to whatever, man. Get in there. Yeah. Definitely have to think out of the box these days. Thanks, Millmore Michael. Appreciate it, bro. So this is a stream where I'm going to get into it because it's relative to the topic. And it's crazy times. I was watching it and I'm like, man, I should be going live now. This is insane. So I said to myself, when I get up later today, I'll do a live stream. But you see how they're just not wanting this stream to be seen at all. Even my regular football streams. They don't want interaction. They want to make it so hard for people. You know, you can't even choose. Go search for things in the search engine. See what friggin' laughable choices you get when you select latest. You get 5 or 6 things they want you to see. You get no independent channels. They don't get seen. So how's anyone going to see your video other than your subs, other than the small bit of subs that happen to see it? It's a rigged world, guys. And they've done this on purpose for a reason. And I'm tired of it. You know, I wish I had enough money to buy friggin' YouTube and then change it. It'd be like, it's like 300 billion. We need 300 billion. But it's a dirty world, guys. We gotta fight back. I'm tired of it. Get in there, Dave. So I missed a ton of comments earlier. Shout out to Gene Lawley. You put in some great comments earlier. I wanted to read them. I only read one. The media has a responsibility to tell the whole story, not part of it. Yeah, but it's become a total, you know, the media industrial complex. That's what it is. And always a liberal agenda, right? And I don't even like using these words they have for everything, because it just boxes everybody into things. You know, it makes it Coke and Pepsi. And we're smarter than that. We know it's all a fugazi. Damo, do you think politics and sports should go hand in hand? It's kind of inseparable when we're all human, and these are human events that take place. But you see, guys are freezing my playbacks. 175 playbacks on a channel with 25,000 subscribers. You know, guaranteed this is not showing up in the search engine at all. Right? So we've got nobody's knowing this stream's happening unless you catch it on the side of your screen, a random notification. But again, they're showing like 0.01%. Like nobody, it's like they've taken away choice. They've taken away free growth, free enterprise. Oh, but they have the right to do it. They own the platform. Come on, really? Really? No, they don't have the right to do that. We should actually try to get a law passed so they can't do that. I hope it does get passed. Captain Clun, go get it. And again, this could actually, you know, I'm going to lose subs over this stream. I don't even care. But we might not have the community shield. You know, we might not have that this Saturday, and I'm fine with that. Google is so bad now. It is. It is, Brett. You type in stuff, and you can't get anything now, especially if it's a controversial subject that they want hush-hushed. You only get their narrative. Google's way different than about 10 years ago, around the time they bought YouTube. They just totally hid whatever they just made it their own. It's this whole fake world. So we got to beat it, man. Yeah. I'm about 50-50 that match is going to happen. Because I could easily see the players saying, yeah, we're not going to do it. Old school Mac boy. Pat Monahan, what's going on? Looking forward to Saturday if we're going to play. There's a chance we might not play now. I was thinking we would, but then thinking about it again, police can't be shooting people like that, regardless of whatever they're being charged for. Or even there's so many alternatives. You could even I know the counter argument to this, but you could shoot them in the leg for crying out loud, or aim away. They always go for the kill, and I know they're trained like that, but it's so inhumane. I could never do that. I could never shoot someone. I'd have to have life or death on that second. Not, oh, he's going to his car. Oh, let's just shoot him 7 times. He shouldn't have even made it around. They don't even make a good effort to try to get him. It gets laughable. It's the laziest police officers, the bad police officers, I should say. It's lazy police work. And it's a shame because there's so many good cops, and you look at 9/11 where they're fucking heroes, right? The same guy. Are you ready for this? The same cop that's a hero on 9/11 could be the guy charged for doing a bonehead thing, because they're so trained and desensitized to not care. Shoot first. So, there's got to be change. I think there will be change. And I hope that happens. I want to see that happen. But I don't want to see all this manipulation and chaos in America's streets. No. That's not going to keep happening. That better not keep happening. Because just more people are dying, for nothing, for stupid things, and the cause is right? The cause is good. So I do like this idea. I say, you know what? Do it. Just go on strike. Even if it's 2 weeks or whatever. It could be longer. But if they want real change, they'd have to go a year. I mean, you have to really, what you got to think, what is it really going to accomplish? Right? Realistically. It's just so, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens, with all these cases. Freddie Mercury, what's up? Wade Lee, old school Mac boy. Thanks for joining the stream, guys. Appreciate it. We're up to 20 viewers now on a channel with 25,000 subscribers. How about that? Has nothing to do with me. I can put out the best stuff. It doesn't matter, 10% click rate. That's standard across the board for every channel. That's pretty good. And yeah, like I said, for the messy video, guys, it's not in the search tab. Someone comes to the channel, oh, he's only got 200 views, only 300 views. Oh, I'm gonna unsub. Right? So they want to they want me to just do your reactions. Don't wake people up. We're controlling you now. No, you're not. I'm gonna control everything now. How about that? Just with sheer faith and sheer will, baby. Eamon Kelly. Sean, the shooting was a disgrace. The guy was unarmed. Which one? Which shooting? The Jacob Blake. Both Jacob Blake and Trey Williams. Well, Jacob Blake may have had a knife on him. But even if you got a knife, you can't just kill a guy like that. I'm sorry. That just doesn't cut it. Epic Ledger. What's going on, bro? Helier Matthews. Freddie Mercury. Yeah, that's a good point, Freddie Mercury. But again, tell that to the black community where it's black men and women dying all the time. So they have every right to be outraged. Right? Even if it's not race. They just had enough. It's just this is it. Standing up for their own. And I respect that. I get what you're saying. The main thing is the police are just incompetent, And I've seen good cops. We're all human beings. But it's becoming a world where people are normally, think if you're a cop like that, normally day to day, and you're maybe you're a pretty good guy, or at least you're nice to people, and but then what's wrong with you on the inside where you're just, you could just end a life, and then you're gonna cuff them, and then let's get the medic then. Are you kidding me? I could never do that. I could never do that. The only time I could ever shoot or kill or hurt someone is life or death to save someone else. You got to be 100%. And most of the time, there's no reason to shoot these guys, regardless of what they're being charged for. So, it's just crazy, guys. I like to talk to people when I'm in sessions and protests. Oh, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I've seen some other footage of the protests, and again, they're a lot of angry wannabe activists trying to smash things. A lot of white people. It's our time to jump on the bandwagon and be cool. And I get that they mean well, but this is not helping anybody. This is just causing more black lives to die, more white lives to be executed. Right? So, you know what? Just shut down the friggin' NBA. Who cares? Do it. Do it, man. Toronto won it just in time. But all kidding aside, they go for it. I don't even care. Shut down football for a year. I don't care. Obviously, it would really suck for us. We do, it would be... I don't want that to happen, but whatever. This is some serious stuff. I want to see what happens here. Everybody wants to see change, and I don't want to see any more bloodshed over it. Systemic problems, to me, U.S. justice system isn't right. I don't know. The justice system is always going to be skewed. I can get into that. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong. You've got a jury. The system itself isn't really that bad, but again, sometimes it's the quality of the jury, the type of judge you got. The every case is so different. So many factors. So I think the main problem is the police. This is a real hard lesson for everybody right now. But we're reacting to a few cold-blooded murders on camera. Some you could argue are murders, some you could argue are not, I guess. I'm not going to get into that right now. But we're seeing it, and, think of it's got to be hundreds of thousands of people, probably mostly black people, that have stuff planted on them or just killed. They do it to anybody. I've seen this time and time again, to any race. They just wipe them out, even when they're compliant. You ever see the video? You want to talk about, Sir Klopp, you want to talk about being compliant, and I agree with you. You really should try to be compliant. But you ever see where the guy does comply, where he's in a hallway, and they're just screaming at him, assault rifles pointed. The guy wants to shoot. These guys are elevating and escalating their own hype and their own fear to just shoot the weapon, right? They're kind of like dogs. It's like this crazy sort of, they almost smell the fear of the individual. And so if you haven't seen that video, this white guy just gets obliterated in his own hallway. And he was complying. He's like, get on the ground, get on the ground. The guy's on his knees. He's got no weapon, right? Hands up, trying to go down to the ground. And then, and the guys, think about it, you guys, I can't remember the exact thing of the video, but there's no way they should have shot this guy at all. And they just unload on him. He didn't even do anything wrong. Right? So, and I think that guy got off, which was totally a cold-blooded murder. So they're desensitized, and that's why all this is happening at this time right now. It's not some weird conspiracy. That doesn't make any sense. No, it's because it's time. That's it. Enough. It can only be so much bloodshed, so much innocent people being killed, regardless of whatever crime they committed. You still don't deserve to be executed. That's why I say innocent in that sense, right? It's got to stop. And now it's just like the time is now. That's it. So I'm all for that, but you know, I think it's absolutely foolish for these protesters to just be attacking human beings, attacking businesses, and stopping people from driving. That's just totally asinine. And they deserve to get, if you're going to attack people, they have a right to defend themselves. So I actually understand in Kyle Rittenhouse's situation, but a lot of people don't. They're really upset about that. But to me, if you're attacking me and I have the right to bear arms, they are trying to take away the Second Amendment. The problem with that is that's there to protect you from oppressive government, right? So you take that away from the states, and that sets up the real disaster where they can control everybody in the future. All right, number one superpower in the world, guys. So it's not an easy fix when problems happen all the time. But this police brutality thing and the shooting, I don't know. You got to wonder. I mean, people are pretty dumb. You got to wonder, will they learn? It just keeps happening, right? I don't know. Really sad, guys. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for tuning in. We've done an hour stream. 212 playbacks. By the way, playbacks doesn't count as a view. So we're going to get about 100 views. YouTube's going to make this channel look real shit. This video is going to look so bad numerically, even though the thumbnail's great, the content's good, the engagement's there. But no, nobody's going to see it. Then you're going to lose some subs. That's your punishment for doing more. That's your punishment for reaching out and speaking the truth on YouTube. Suppression, guys. View suppression. They're trying to control everybody and everything. No more freedom of choice. No more. You don't even get to see. Dave, my man, Dave LC Chat said it best. They're taking the choice away. So at least on Twitter, which I don't like either, because Twitter takes out people that they have no right taking out like that. At least you can still be trending on latest. But this is what it's come to, guys. It's a rigged world. We need our own platform. I'm just going to... Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to try to get more people into this stream. There's nobody here. 21 people. You're not a bunch of nobodies. I love you guys. I'm joking. But for dislike, yeah, it's not Liverpool content. Even though we might not play in the Community Shield. Who knows? Nobody knows, right? But, I'm bad. It's bad. Bad content. Keep it football, bro. Well, I'm tired of it. All right? I get penalized for doing more, for giving more. Joe Allen's life does freaking matter. Old school MacBoy, good comment. So, guys, I appreciate all these comments. 20 people here. You guys are worth more than $2 million to me, man. You can't put a price on love and the comments you guys bring. Everybody bringing to the table great points, and I really appreciate it. Playback's still frozen. Again, they literally freeze your views, right? They literally freeze your views when you're live, guys. Yeah, so it's not even real. It's not even real. Absolutely disgraceful from YouTube, But again, I'm not surprised. You've heard me rant about it. Thanks for the likes. We got some soft people. We got some melts, some snowflakes disliking the video. So be it. I'm going to lose subs. I know we're not getting into politics. It's a football channel. But, every now and then, I'm going to do a stream like this. Because I should do a stream like this. People want to know what I think. And I want to know what you think. And we do want to talk about this here. Best version of YouTube? Sick platform. There's a new one out. What's it called? Something with a P? What's it called? Plaster? I don't know if it's called Plaster. Plastered. I'm going to Plastered, bro. Milmore Michael, this is my favorite so far, Sean. It's good content. Trust me, I've seen really good streams. Check out R&R Law Group. That guy did an excellent stream yesterday. Gave me a shout out. I should post that stream for you guys. And I've actually got way more subs than him. He did get into the search bar, right? So he got probably, I haven't seen how many views he got, but he must have got like 4,000 at least. Probably, I hope he got a lot more. But that's what they're doing. No, like, you're not going to gain some. I'm going to lose subs for this stream, guaranteed. Right? Because they're not showing anybody new. They're like hundreds of thousands of people looking, and all the channels that are doing good content relevant to the subject, no, sorry, you don't exist. That's what they've done. That's what they've done, guys. And they were doing that to my channel since day one for football. You know? And I watched how much stuff was posted back then and how much was deleted. It wasn't that much. Don't let anyone fool you. Yeah, tons of videos are uploaded to YouTube all the time, but it's totally manageable. There's no legitimate reason why they should do that to people and take out videos from the search. If they're ridiculous spam, clickbait, garbage, fine. But legitimate videos have every right to be there. Great comments, everybody. FIFA career mode, we'll see. I'm still cheaping it out with FIFA 19. You know, I'm not a fan of buying the same game packaged over and over again to then spend to use players that are in the game. Remember the good old times in the 90s where you could just put anyone on your team because they wouldn't, you know. So should I have to buy FIFA 21 October 6th? Buy the same game over? Just so I don't lose a few subs who say, oh, you're playing FIFA 19, bro. This is the world we live in, guys. You know? It's just, it's so sad. So controlled, so manipulated, so suppression everywhere on all different subjects. But you guys are great that show up to this stream. I really appreciate it. So I've already talked quite a lot about the subject matter. We're free to keep going into whatever you want. Sean, you need to put Messi in your title. You get YouTube's attention. Listen, man, they will not show Messi in the search. I wanted to do just keep like testing them. How many times? Like I had another video. I should show it to you guys. And it was talking about Messi. It was like a rough draft. I didn't like it, so I didn't use it to upload it. And right when I said Messi is going to leave Barcelona, someone honks the car horn. It was so funny. I didn't put it up though. And Q. What, the cannons? That's bullshit. Cannons bullshit. You don't have to block them. They timed them out. That's just weird. Like, I've never seen anything legit come from there. That's just to get everybody, like, that's where they go tinfoil hat. Legitimate conspiracy, and then that's probably just created by some guy who, like, agrees with stuff, but is kind of a little, you know, too much tinfoil in that diet. Spam. Anyways. So yeah, guys, appreciate the comments. Thanks, Mulmore Michael, for the comment there again, saying it's your favorite stream. People love this stuff, but again, some people will be offended by it because it's, you know, it's not a football title, and I'm done. I'm done with this garbage world. The Dugout Football Channel, baby. Get in there, bro. Thanks for the donation. I think your channel can be massive. You could probably get a lot more than mine. Don't be surprised if the Dugout Football Channel becomes... Just remember me when you're at 500,000. It can happen, bro. The thing with YouTube, because they've made it so hard to show up in the search, you got to post all the time. And then eventually, for one video, we're going to let 100,000 people see it as though we were fair to begin with in the first place. So... You keep putting out those videos, Doug, over time, and we'll help build you on this channel. Reaction videos, watch-alongs, YouTube will feature that. But yeah, they've made it really hard. Back in the day, you could literally have friends. Like, if I had started my channel back then, oh man, if YouTube was like that now, you know, we'd get our just due. So, it is what it is, guys. That's how life is. I appreciate the comments, everybody. Doug, thanks again, bro. Vegan Karen or Vegan Karen or Messi. So I don't even know what's going to happen with Messi. Chris Welch, a buddy of ours, was telling me on Twitter he's just going to go back to Barcelona. I think it's, yeah, maybe that or City, right? One or the other. I don't think we're going to get him. Anything could be happening behind the scenes. Yeah, I don't know Brett Favre. I'm not big on all that. Yeah, the whole Israel thing, I don't even subscribe to what you're saying there. There might be some truth to some of that, but every time I see that, that just seems to be a whole fugazi as well. Right? Anyway, I could get into it on and on, but yeah, Chelsea, yeah. Use Reddit? Yeah, I should try Reddit as well. We really have to expand to other platforms just to get awareness that we're running a show and doing a live football show. So again, 243 playbacks, which means they've probably given, you would think, oh, 2,000 impressions is a lot of impressions. It's not. That's small. When you see a video get 100,000 views, it's probably got 1,000,000 impressions. The ratio is about 10-1, right, for click-through. So for every, 100,000 views on a video, it's probably been featured 1,000,000 times, right? So if you want to get your video out there and you want to use it, do ads, to get 100,000 views, you would probably need to run 1,000,000 ads. That's just human nature. That's just the science of it. So imagine my Messi video, or either of them. Like, this is why my views are low on those things. They don't give me a fair shot. They give us a bit of a fair shot on when the match is on. But even breaking news, they won't let anyone know we're live. And the channel will definitely suffer for that. We'll lose subs every time and will not gain any. So everybody that sticks with me through the thick and thin, even if you've unsubbed and subbed back for those reasons, I appreciate when you guys stay subbed and sub back to this channel, because every time I do anything that's not match day, even match day sometimes, like Champions League didn't even get promoted, and I lost 10 subs for doing that, right? You shouldn't have to lose subs in a rigged game on top of it. Anyways, that rant, and it's a justified, warranted rant. We've talked about the context of the title of this stream. Very sad times, but very deceiving times as well. And it's an election year, guys, so of course all this other shit had to happen too, right? Is that new guy good? He seems good. I've seen his highlights. He looked really good. Suarez back to Ajax? Yeah, he mentioned he might do that. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Yeah. Great comments, guys. I'm going to scroll up and see if I can find anybody's comment that I may have missed. And again, we welcome repeated comments here. It is not spam. If I have not read out your comment, you're welcome to put it in as many times as you want. If you put it in 4 times in a row, people will probably time you out for that, but they shouldn't be. I don't mind that. Chris Welch, I mentioned you a minute ago. Barcelona won't let Messi... Yeah, there you go. That's what Chris was talking about right there, which makes sense. Yeah. So, again, thanks for the comments, guys. We've got into it. I don't know. I mean, everyone's kind of said what they want to say. Wade Lee, I'll get my dad, who works for YouTube, to put it top of the trending. It's genius. No, it's okay, man. I appreciate that, though. Probably just taking the piss with that comment. So yeah, guys, I think this is why I really need to start journeying to other platforms and using that to grow. It's sad because really you're not rewarded at all on YouTube now for giving more content. You're actually penalized for it. So we'll get it going. Shout out to my man James De Silva. Bro's going to help us out with fantasy league football content. He's going to build another channel. He's also building his own website like Amazon. So I'm going to try to push that here to give him a head start. And he sells products. It's really cool. And I might even get into that as well. But I don't know. A lot I want to do, guys. My Favre conditioned. Yeah, there's definitely, it's a weird world. Doublespeak. You know, you guys know what doublespeak is? It's where one thing is true when it's applicable for your thing, but then the same thing is not good over here. But they're both the same thing. That's what doublespeak is. I'm not explaining it very well, but Mooney, what's up, bro? Doing good. Mane, what are you talking about? Oh my goodness, these comments. He's staying at Barca. Yeah, I would say that's gonna happen, or he goes to City. Good comments, guys. I'm not seeing anyone's comments from earlier. There was some really good ones. A lot of those good comments I missed because I was doing a bit of a monologue kind of intro. So thanks again for watching. I missed some good comments earlier. Good comments, guys. Again, let me just do some shout outs. Pat Monahan, Legend Kyle. I wasn't able to shout you guys out earlier. Dave Kelser. Sir Klopp, Wade Lee, Old School Mac Boy. Yeah, so YouTube just wants, everybody dumbed down. They're gonna tell us what to believe. They're not gonna show anybody anything in the search. Your channel doesn't show up anywhere. And this is happening for, hundreds of thousands of good creators, right? And then they have the audacity to talk to you about thumbnails and watch time when they're the ones who have made the problem, right? They take you out of the search, so you can't even search. Recommended, bonus featuring, fine, whatever. But you're gonna take us out of the search bar, out of the search tab. No, it's a rigged world, and we definitely have to find ways to get out of this whole YouTube thing. It's just not working for me, guys. And I've given so much, and you guys have missed out on a lot because I just refused to put my channel out there knowing how it would be treated. But putting out a few videos and explaining to you guys what's going on, showing a few posts of how this problem is happening to prove it, has educated you guys on what I have to go through. And I think that will help. Leave LeBron alone. Freddie Mercury, Bomb Willie, Freddie Mercury again, Chris Welch, Epic Ledger LLC, Tiago links are fake. Yeah, I haven't bought into anything about Tiago, but again, I bet you if I put in Tiago and do a clickbait stream, or even just talk about clickbait with Tiago, they won't put it in the search. But if you rig your channel enough, and you rig it to a point where you're always stream botting, and you somehow have YouTube let you always do that, then you'll show up in the search tab, right? It's a rigged world, guys. So I'm looking forward to the day when my time is done and I get to see God, I get to see the Lord, and He says, "Okay, here's what it should have been. I know they rigged you, son. I know they held you down." So you know what? It's all right. I mean, imagine where I would be if they didn't hold me down. So what I want to do is I really have to build another channel. I need to really go on Twitter and sort of go for it there with a separate account, not with my Liverpool account. This way I'm not bound to any subject matter. I'll have a better chance at talking about any subject, and I can just follow people on Twitter and get a ton of people, and that will help. that will probably do a lot better than this channel if I do that. And at least then it's worth more. These dirty names. Yeah, every now and then, if you get a little too, I've noticed every time you get a little too red pill and you get right down into the truth and you start exposing stuff, you get weird things. Weird people show up into this thing. See? Like you get the weirdest, like dirty things, weird things. Right? Isn't it strange? Maybe it's just one guy just taking the piss, but I've noticed that every time, guys. Right? Like that's going to throw me off. Oh, I've seen it, man. I've seen it on other streams. And, there's a lot of people paid to go around and do that shit and attack. Okay, this guy's just, we don't need this here. We're just going to block all these accounts. This is what I call not within reason. You're not a reasonable person here. You're just weird. It's like when a person has Tourette's and they're saying these weird things. It's like demonic things, right? So these demons got to come through somebody and put this garbage in our stream just to try to throw us off, to try to catch me and make me rant, right? It's a dirty world, guys. A rigged, dirty, corrupt world. And those of you on the wrong side of it, God's judging you, already. That's it. You're done. Don't mess around. Don't come to this stream and mess around. You will get struck down. Why ban them? Because it's garbage. I don't mind someone coming here and having a bit of banter, rival fans. That's great. I don't mind that at all. But if you think you're going to come here and, do shit like that, childish shit like that, you're gone. I don't need that. That's not what this stream's about. Community Shield, American channel, I probably none. Maybe TSN. Dugout, yeah, man. And we don't need garbage here. That's why I banned them. This isn't a garbage channel. It's a nice, clean channel for people. Channel that likes to talk about truth. Get into things, Mainly a football channel. Even that, though, I'm restricted, right? Just by calling it Liverpool Football Talk and having it a Liverpool fan channel, dare I do any transfer news, any football news? It's just, things are very strange like that. Who's that? Brett Favre? What is he saying? Oh, the thing. Yeah, I hear you on all the symbolism stuff, but there's no need to, we gotta listen. I'm totally pro-Israel, so, and I understand where people are coming from the whole Free Palestine side. I understand everybody on both sides, but one thing I will not tolerate is anybody talking shit about Jewish people or Palestinian people. It's not going to happen on my channel. But I understand, Brett, that you're trying to make some points. Sometimes you have some good points, but again, you've seen me react to when you've talked about Jewish people before, and we can't have that, man. That's just not gonna fly. But you're welcome to stay. Nobody ban them or nothing, because you do have some really good comments. Wade Lee, do you do YouTube as a living? I'm not judging or anything, just wondering. I don't. There's not much revenue generated from it. If I stream all the time, you guys are really great. I probably would make a lot of revenue. You guys are awesome. If I really wanted to make more money doing it, let me put it to you this way. When you put together all the ad revenue and the donations of me just doing watch-alongs, match day reaction videos, I think we're about $3,000 a year, give or take. But I can't remember if YouTube got half of that or not. I'm not sure. It's not a ton of money. But if I wanted to keep the memberships going, push merch, it could really make quite a bit of money. Even this channel, even with as much suppression, as much view suppression as they do, we'd have a lot of donations if I streamed a lot more. So yeah, I'm not really arsed about it. You know, no holy war on this channel. Let's play that Megadeth song. All right. So yeah, 277 playbacks, an hour 20 minutes into the stream. So again, playbacks, YouTube doesn't even count that as a view. Average watch time 5 minutes 26 seconds. That's pretty good. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just speaking the truth, and that's why I have to. If I don't say this, you know, a lot of you guys won't really get a full idea of what's going on in the world and with my channel and other creators. So again, and granted, the title of this stream, very sensitive subject matter. We've gone through it, so we're going to get into other things in an hour stream. So thanks again, Dugout, for that donation, bro. He's just, Brett's okay. He's just trying to explain what he thinks is going on. You know, that doesn't mean it's true, but, you know, people are allowed to express what they think if they have certain theories. You know, as long as there's no specific hate. And what I don't like is that, again, it's like they're using things like when you get hate speech, right? Yeah, there's bad stuff. Yeah, there is hate speech, okay? But it always seems like it's always they're trying to go for people's rights again. Like there's no, who's to say what's hate speech, right? So again, slippery slope for a lot of things in this world. Yeah, no problem, Brett. You know, I understand where you're coming from. I really do. Because I know you're woke on some things. I just think some other things you might be a little bit, you know, you can't believe all these conspiracy videos, man. Trust me, I know. I've been around. Jersey boy, what's going on? We're trying to get to 300 playbacks. Remember, YouTube doesn't count a playback as a view. So they're going to aim to get this stream to be like 150 views by the end of the thing. You know, absolutely ridiculous from YouTube. But I'm not surprised. That's how they are. You know. And I thank you guys for sticking up for me and sticking with me all these times. Let's talk footy. We talk whatever we want. We can talk about racism. We can talk about footy. I'm tired of having these, you know, if people are going to unsubscribe because YouTube doesn't feature, not even feature, YouTube takes my videos out of the search tab, which is how I found Bro's stream yesterday, right? That had like buzz in it and people in it. You know, if they're going to do that and then I'm going to lose subs for giving more and doing good content because people are looking at numbers that are skewed, that are controlled, I have no control over that. No matter what the content is. I could stream with Michael fucking Jordan in this thing. And still, like, it wouldn't matter. Till maybe after the fact it might. I recommend going to live in Gaza for a few months. Yeah, that would be crazy, man. Again, I get it on both sides, man. I get everybody's frustration. Who would win in World War III? Oh, man, I don't want to think about that. Thankfully, things seem okay right now. I think America would win. Prediction for Saturday, 2-1. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Good comments, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching these videos. I might say the same thing every now and then, and you might think he's always complaining about this and that, but it's just to educate you guys and really to get out what needs to be told, you know, so you guys understand what you're seeing when you see my channel, right? I just, you have to be really, really, savvy when it comes to fake views and stream botting and fake likes and fake comments to really try to get YouTube to give you those numbers. And some people can do it, and I've tried certain things, but to go through all that just to try to beat YouTube is ridiculous. So when you see small amounts of views on my videos and you want to unsub because of that, just remember, this is normal for every YouTuber, even massive YouTubers that have millions of subscribers. Their videos, like, they'll have, the ratio is the same ratio as on this channel. Like, I'm talking massive channels. So they're doing it to everyone, and it's wrong. They're not giving people a fair shot. And you get punished for doing more, which is ridiculous. We'll talk fantasy league football as well. We're going to get into that this season. Thanks for the love and the support, guys. Appreciate the comments. Harry Maguire in handcuffs. Yeah, I wonder what's really going on there, too. I'm sure we'll find out more and more what goes on. I'm trying not to joke about it because it could have been massively unfair for him. Nobody knows what happened. I'm sure we'll find out more. Brewster to score a brace. How about those 2 goals, man? Brewster. Oh, he's so good. So yeah, guys. Absolute disgrace from YouTube. Once again. But screw them. I don't care. I'm going to head out. I'm going to read a few more comments, then I'm out of here. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Epic Ledger, Brett Favre, Milmore, Michael. Yeah, everybody's got some good points. It's going to rattle people, but that's okay, right? If you're not thick-skinned enough to hear someone else's point of view that you won't agree with, maybe you need to take it easy in life. Chris Welch, YouTube is a load of nonsense. Too many people beg for subs and likes. That's the problem. Not aiming this at you. Don't worry. Yeah, no, I mean, and people should ask, right? Because it will work. If people don't think to always like or sub. Have a good one, brother. Go get it, my man Karim. And China control YouTube? No, it's some sinister thing. There's definitely, a group of people behind the scenes, all trying to get the same sort of, they're thinking long term. They're piece by piece. They're thinking long term, slowly cranking up the heat, slowly taking away the rights, one by one, deplatforming people. And this is why we need to deplatform YouTube. At first I thought, okay, we should do this, but then what am I going to do with my football channel? And you can't. But no, you know what? You can do anything if you put your mind to it and you get enough people going. So we're going to keep going. China spyware, TikTok, who knows? Yeah. I don't even know, man. Who knows, right? Dugout, mate, I've done YouTube as a hobby. That's great, man. I've heard a lot of people say that. For me, it's not even really a hobby. It's become a responsibility. You guys want content. And the more that you guys want, the more I will start to do. And YouTube will, it's very hard, guys. You have to go full throttle doing content all the time. Maybe. Just to get, it's detrimental to your channel. If you're doing more content and you're not getting any subs. And it's not even your fault. They're not showing anyone new. They're not showing anybody new, right? So it's a rigged game, a rigged world. So I get the whole hobby thing. For me, it's more of a personal thing. Again, I set out to build a channel. I never thought it would become this great. And this is under view suppression, right? We did this well being held down all the time, except for when it's reaction videos. So I did kind of start it as a hobby. I started it not even as a hobby, but I started it to be productive. And it happened. It was, I finally accomplished something in my life that was a finished work. I was big into music. I still am, but it takes forever to get a finished work done. And with YouTube, it's easy. You can make a video, it's a finished work. So that's really why I started it. And then it became a money thing because we were making money. And that was just part of it. And once you make money, it's a business. You know, even if it's $1, you have to declare tax on that. And you have to say, this is my business. But for me, it's none of that. For me now, it's a responsibility to give you guys content because I don't really. What I really get out of it is the fun and the interaction with you guys, and the reaction videos and my dad. Like that's really what I get. But again, the more I give, the more the channel does suffer a lot of the time. So unless you're able to pump out high quality content like Redmen TV, where you can do lots of clips, even then I think we would struggle. Their stuff doesn't get shown all the time either. Like I'm not saying it's just me; it's happening everywhere. So it really does sort of take the wind out of your sails, and you say to yourself, "Well, if I need to have time and money to make a living." And I'm putting it all into this, what am I doing? So that's why I wouldn't stream all the time a lot of the times, or I was just frustrated, or a lot of the times I couldn't, for other reasons. So just transparency, letting you guys know the truth, how it is. But now for me, it's more personal. Now I'm looking at it more like, maybe we can build this really great thing. And I just put money into it. I'm not looking to make money from it. Even though you do have to think about that when you're, you shouldn't have to constantly put money into something to lose and to gain. But I'm not spiteful in a positive sense where I would do that. Just to do it. Smash the like button. Dugout Football Channel. Phantom. Epic Ledger LLC. Brewster. Chris Welch. Michael, Millmore Michael. Just noticed you got 25G subs. It's crazy, yeah. And it's been like that for about 6 months. We've been at the same level. Lost a few subs, made it to 21.4, 21.5. And then we lost a whole bunch of subs because I stopped going live because I was not having it once the whole thing started. Thanks, Dugout. I appreciate it, man. So I'm curious. I probably lost a few subs doing this, but again, those people, this is why I say people aren't worthy of the channel. That's why you're not worthy. If you're going to do that to a person who's going through all of this for fickle reasons, it's on you, bro. That's not on me. So yeah, we'll keep going. We'll surprise a lot of people. At this point, I just want to do the channel as a responsibility. Once we've become something now, people are expecting things. And I can't shy away from that. And it's cost me time and money. But that's all right. I can make it work. Kato or Minamino to watch? Yeah. I would say, they're going to have their moments, but I don't know. I don't think they're going to play that much. Brewster! Thanks, Dugout. Chris Welch. Jones, Kato, Minamino for that midfield spot. Up for grabs? I don't think it's up for grabs. I think it's solidified, my friend. But, they're going to want to get a bit of game time. And we'll get to see that this season, hopefully. So you guys are great. I think I'm going to head out. It's been a good stream. 306 playbacks. So on upload, watch, it's going to show like 100. YouTube loves to have videos show up as low as possible for views, right? Then they want to keep this channel. They literally have guys managing accounts, knowing where you. So pretty much no matter what you do, you stay here. You want to do more, you're going to lose subs because we're not going to show anyone that your content's there. So no one is going to find it. most people don't go out of their way to go to your channel to watch your views, watch your videos. Okay, that's just normal, right? The way you mostly get views is by and new viewers is exposure and people seeing it and clicking on it right away on the side or especially in the search tab. So, we're up against a lot, but that's all right. We're going to lose subs for doing these bonus streams, but that's okay. Because we got all the people that matter here. So I appreciate all the comments, guys. I really do. Bet you 10 pounds Monty scores a goal outside the box on Saturday. That'd be great. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. And they have the audacity to put in a thing called chat rate when they hide you. They hide you from the search tab. So how is chat rate relative? How is concurrent viewers relative when you manipulate that and you suppress it and you hide the channels? And they have the audacity to say, oh, you should do this. You should do all these tips and tricks. No, you rigged it. YouTube is the problem. Epic ledger. And then, you get people saying my channel's a failing channel then, when they were stream botting the whole time. Putting up Redmen TV numbers since day one with a stream botter, shitting on all these other YouTubers, and then working with them. Saying my channel's failing. So this is what YouTube does, right? This is the damage they do to channels. And they don't do anything to rectify it, other than one friggin' reaction video. But you can cheat and talk shit about everybody and say everyone's failing, but you're the best, and give yourself 300 to 500 subs a match, plus the real subs you're going to gain from all the featuring you're going to get from rigging it. But my channel's failing because it doesn't show up in the search engine. Yeah, exactly, right? So this is the problem. This is the problem with YouTube, this world. And again, we've been in a sensitive subject matter earlier, but that's okay. Oh, 50K? Bro, if they even let me in the search tab the first year before we really started going viral 2016, and then the Salah monumental feat happened in 2017. That's when we started going live. And we had 8,000, as far as I know, they were legitimate views. I don't know, because I wasn't doing anything. I didn't even know about stream botting till last year. Till less than a year ago. That's when I figured it out. What did you just trigger when I read that? I totally lost my 50K subs. Yeah, so had they not, and I was ranting at YouTube back in 2015. I even did a video said it's time to clop YouTube, son, thinking that would work. Back then, you could make a copy of your video, and when you made a copy, it would show up in the search tab, right? But then you're thinking, am I gonna have to upload and then make it just wasn't sensible. So I was ranting about it back then. Had they just made it fair, we would have been at 50K that year, right? Like our first year, we probably, maybe not 50K, but it would have been easy to get to 50K. Now it's like we're established, we're a hit, we've gone viral, but they refuse to give us those new viewers. They refuse to show us, just like they refuse most channels. Unless you rig it, unless you know how to hide your IP address and constantly use a stream botter, rig your likes a bit. You keep doing that, then all of a sudden they're going to reward you now. This is what YouTube has done. This is what they've created. Right? This is the best they got. View suppression and manipulation and allowing people to fraudulently act like they're the best and then just shit on everyone else. So it's all a fugazi, guys. Last night, Blue Moon Gaming. Yeah, I was in there. I was in as Go Get It Gamer. Hypnosis Gaming, we were talking about that. He's great. He's a great guy. He's a City fan, and he's class all the way. Joe Mangia was subbed when you were just at 2K. Look at you now. Yeah. 2K was, I remember, we were at 2,500 when Henderson had that worldie against Chelsea. That video did okay, got like 5,000 views. For back then, I was happy. That was good. It's not even digs, man. It's truth. Right? That, like, how disingenuous can you be to call my channel a failing channel and probably calling other people's channels failing channels when percentage-wise they're the same as channels that have millions of subs? It's the same ratio. It's the same manipulation. It's the same view suppression. Oh, I'm sorry. You have an engineer behind the scenes who knows how to rig it. Yeah, you're the best, bro. You got me. Oh, my channel's failing. Yeah, you got me. Oh, yeah. So, guys, this is what I've had to deal with. It's a real disgrace. It's a real shame. Right? But God's watching. Right? If this is the worst adversity I've got, really, I shouldn't be that upset. So now I just laugh about it. Just be honest about it. And, we'll lose subs, but that's okay. That's all right. It doesn't matter. What matters is I'm honest. I do good content. I give it out to you guys. And people don't like when we're real in these streams either. They don't think that that's good content. They don't like that. So for those jackasses, we'll try to do some pre-recorded podcasts where it's just football. Tommy Walker. Get my walker. Let's go. I'm supposed to end this stream. We're at 322 playbacks, which means this stream for almost 2 hours will not get 300 views on purpose. Not in the search engine, I'm sure of it, because we'd have thousands watching right now. And that's the way it is. That's what we're up against, guys. And if you wonder why I rant and complain about it, it's to educate you guys that this is a reality. Because I'm losing subs for no reason. So yeah, we were talking about this Mane in those other streams, and I did tell Hyptic we should create our own thing. Everybody should we should just make our own world, guys, because YouTube's done a massive disservice to every content creator. It's a slap in the face to all of us. They took away all the ad revenue from Adpocalypse, and they take away all the feed. Like, how's Doug out? How's poor Doug gonna friggin' get subs when this guy? I've talked with this guy about football, and this guy's better than I am for knowing football. And I think Doug, we're gonna friggin' push him, man. And other people he's collabing with, it can happen. As much as I've had setbacks, it can happen for you. But for most people, I feel sad when I see everybody making these football channels thinking it's going to be this thing, because they're just going to get disappointed. They're going to have 4 views, 10 views, and no one's going to know they exist. But back in the day, you could, before they were suppressing everyone and hiding everyone and taking away rights. I don't care if it's their platform. They don't have the right to do that, in my opinion. Right? So before they started doing that, before the big machine, that we're all against, Rage Against the Machine, before Google, before the mark of the beast took over, you could create a channel. Here's your subject, here's your title, and you would be in the search right away. You could add friends. Great way of getting subs. They took all that away. So now you start a channel and you have no chance. They will give you one featuring if you keep going, but it's just so wrong. They're just terrible. Doug out, my man. Thanks again for the donation, bro. We're going to do everything we can to help you out. What I would love to see, I don't need to be number one, guys. None of us really care about that here. I would love to see Doug get the push. I would love to see the Cobb Council get the push. Jack Mack, Dave LC chats. There's nothing more I would love to see than for you guys to get 100,000 and pass me. I don't even care. I mean, there was a time, I'm very competitive and I like to build something and see it grow. But YouTube really took the wind out of my sails when I would get punished for doing extra, for doing more. And that's not what it should be about. YouTube is against creators. They don't deserve us as creators. That company was bought and sold years ago, and the soul of it has been gone ever since. So again, I know I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but it has to be said. Millmore Michael, Eamon Kelly. Yeah. Yeah, I like a lot of them, man. But some of them have done me wrong. So, you know, those people, they have to be exposed. You can't talk that kind of shit, be cheating, and then say that against someone who's having their views suppressed. Like you're better. It's just wrong, man. That's all ego and lies. Have a good one. Chris Welch. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool, buddy. Yeah. I'm just doing it as a responsibility to my subscribers. You guys want content. That's why I do it. There's no other reason for me to really do it. And that and reaching people and giving what I can, what I've learned in life, what I can share with you guys. That's what life's about, is building one another up, you know, in truth and in love. Go get it. The Dugout Football Channel, Chris Welch, Millmore Michael, Eamon Kelly, Tommy Walker with the donation, my man. Listen, Tommy Walker, man. And Dugout, thanks again. Tommy's been putting so much. I've got to buy you some things. You know, the more money I get personally in my life, I don't really make much doing this. If I stream all the time, I'll lose subs, but I'll probably get a ton of donations. But I want to put into this show. I want to give back. I want to give you guys. What I would love to do is giveaway streams. It's going to be a while till I get there. I'm not at that level financially. But I'm working towards it, where I can give you guys a lot more. I'd love to buy Tommy a nice kit. One for your whole family. I'd love to do that, bro. Yeah. Great comments, guys. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Eamon Kelly, Jersey Boy. Tommy Walker, my man. Joe Mangy. Oh, Mane. You guys are great. Thanks again. I'm ending this stream. It's been a good one. Take care. I'll try to do more. Maybe I should just start streaming all the time, regardless of who's watching. Because it's really just it's all fake. You know, it's all rigged. Doesn't matter what I do, right? But they're going to send me, YouTube tips and tricks. They literally have the audacity to send us creators this shit when they've rigged it. Remember, it's double speak, right? It's a crazy world, guys. A manipulated world. So rip it to shreds and go get it. And expose the son of a bitches. No, you don't have to. Oh, Jersey Boy, that's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money. You don't have to do that, man. Tommy's done that. Landbag Loyalist has done that in my PayPal account many a times. We don't even push the PayPal account. And that's a lot of money, bro. You know, you throw in like a £2 in the stream, it looks nice, and you know, it's that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, brother. We're doing just fine. You know, the money is it's appreciated. What I do, what it makes me feel when I see the donations is you really care. But it's tough times as well, man. You might want to save that money. It's tough times. I'll do 200. No, it's all right, buddy. Listen, put it in. Find a good stock. Wait till it goes down and put it in, and just buy and hold for a long time. But you guys are great. Midnight Toker, good evening. All right, we're heading out just at the end, but I'll do another minute. Yeah, definitely we'll go on your channel, and you guys are always welcome on mine. What I want to do for this channel, it'll be good. We need more content, and you guys need exposure, so it's a win-win, right? And we'll do that on your channel, on my channel, on everyone's channel. You know, then I could say we've done something special. It's already been a good ride, but you get stagnant. People get bored, and we need to evolve. So thanks again. Yeah, we're doing an auction. 500, 600. It's okay, bro. Hey, just, hit the like button, subscribe. That's huge already, man. You guys are great. I never look at the camera. I'm always looking at I'll try to do this. Try to put the comments there. Check out R&R Law Group. He did a great stream yesterday, man. And he was nice enough to give me a shout out as well. A lot of the times, like, I'll comment with my Liverpool account, and I rarely do it. I'm only in a few streams. I'm never in football streams. Very rarely. And I get the feeling that when I comment, streamers or people will think I'm doing it to get subs or to get attention. I'm never doing it for that. So I rarely get any kind of shout out. I'm like, I should use a different account. And that guy shouted me out anyways, even though it said Liverpool Football Talk. So that was really cool. You should check out his video. R&R Law Group. And it was a good stream. I'm telling you guys, when you see it, you'll be impressed at the quality. The content and the setup was very nice. Thanks again for the donations, guys. We'll see if we have footy this week. Again, very sad times, very sensitive times, and I totally support the NBA players walking out. How many more times do people gotta get shot when there's other ways of resolving it? I mean, heck, let the guy drive off. I mean, I'm not kidding. But again, I understand law and order too, and I understand being a police officer. Oh my goodness, it must be such a difficult job now, more than any other time in recent history. So I understand on both sides, guys. It's just sad, and I'm just tired of seeing people get killed, white or black. It's just really shit. Really, really tragic. I mean, how many mothers, and fathers burying their kids, and like, oh my kids, it could make me cry. It's so sad, man. But it doesn't affect you if you're not in it, right? If you're not in it, your day is normal. So at least I can do is talk about it, and at least, say what I have to say. You guys say what you have to say. I'll just get it out. Let's tear Arsenal a new arse. This Saturday. Yeah. There might be a chance they might not play. Might be a chance. It'd be interesting to see what happens. But I do want to watch football. So, okay, guys. I'm just chilling in this stream. Thanks again for watching. We've done almost 2 hours. Again, you guys are great. I wish I didn't hide away and did more content and stop worrying about people unsubscribing. I could have done a lot more for you guys in certain times, especially when we won the title. It was a bad string of events for me when that happened, so I stopped. Callum LFC, yeah, it's not surprised, bro. It is what it is, guys. Just take it easy, take life easy, and take it serious at the same time. Do good, humble yourself, believe in God, try to do the right thing, try to love your fellow man and woman, and that's what life's all about, man, helping people. Midnight Toker reminding me to get my smoke on. Go get it. Doug Out Football Channel, subscribe to Doug. He's put in his link here. Doug, we're going to build your channel, man. I think you're great. I think you guys are awesome. Everybody's got something to offer. Everyone's gifted. Dave blew me away. When Dave came along, Dave's been a subscriber for a long time. He started his channel, and we're thinking, oh, he's not going to do that much. And no, Dave's done amazing. And he's a tremendous host. He's got a gift of a host. And I got to start to see if I have what it takes to go more. Remember me back in the pre-recorded upload days? I think I was okay at it. But yeah, I would like to do something where we have a panel and a host. Yeah, I'm part of Midnight Toker's Fantasy League. There you go. Breaking news from Doug. Get in there, bro. I'm going to head out now. Thanks again for the donations, the love, the support, the comments. I like to hear what you guys have to say, especially on more sensitive subjects, controversial things. That really shouldn't even be controversial. You know, these are things that have to happen. There's got to be change. So we'll see what happens, guys. But I hear where everyone's coming from. I really do. All right, subscribe to Dugout Football Channel. Go get it, baby, Jersey boy. Yeah, we'll all keep working together. Yeah, man. Dave would honestly, Dave's so good at interviews. Where I would, if I had the money, I would pay him to do interviews on my show. I'm not even kidding. That's how Dave, in my opinion, is like. Have you ever seen him on Redman TV? He was sensational. He's at that level where he can go do a thing. He really, Dave should have a thing like that. I'm not kidding, man. Dave's at that level. I think he's better at me for football content in that regard. We're the reaction kings, the watch along maniacs. But yeah, man, we got a great team. LFC Vengers, assemble. All right, guys. Midnight Toker, Tommy Walker. Dave would do it for free, but we've talked about it. And if it got big, then you'd have to give him something. But try going big with YouTube, right? When they don't even show you in the search. Failing channel. Be part of the solution. He's a failing channel. Sorry, but you're going to take shots at me. Under all this, I'm going to shoot back. And I've been pretty nice, actually. Callum LFC, Midnight Toker, the Dugout Football Channel. Tommy Walker, Midnight Toker. Go get it, baby. You guys are great. Jersey boy. And that's all just us now. There's nobody else here. Thanks again for watching. I don't want to end this stream. We've hit about 2 hours. I think I'm going to call it a day. Maybe late night streams. FIFA, I'll bring that back. Can't keep everyone happy on this channel. Maybe I've got to let that all go and just let it all hang out. £3 donation. Tommy Walker. Tommy Walker, bro. How's everything going, my man? Before I go, how's your family doing? How's your daughter? I remember you guys had some struggles, and I think you got some solutions, right? Always keep me posted. Always reach out to me, bro, if you ever need anything. Yeah. Well, lots of good things on the horizon for this channel and other football channels. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate all the comments, the donations, subscriptions. It's, you're doing a show, but you're kind of watching a show when you're doing it. You guys, we have some great people here. And thanks again. What time am I on? I'm 5:55 p.m. So I'm going to go do a few things. And, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Live the dream. See you in the next stream. And I'll try to do more content. We'll see what I can do. There's a chance I could be live. Maybe I'll just play FIFA 19 later. Callum LFC, Sean, I have OCD and autism. I suffer every day from OCD, but I manage a big up. You manage. Big up to your channel. That's great, man. So OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Sometimes I'm like that. I get a little bit superstitious. I'm not even kidding. Sometimes even just moving a cup, or it's like, no, you got to leave it that way or it'll change everything. That ridiculous. Like, I get that crazy. But I don't even think that's OCD. I think that's something else. Maybe there's some truth to it. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know what actual OCD would be like. And you say you have autism as well. So I hope you're getting the help you need and the support. We'll do anything we can. Even just doing streams is kind of therapeutic for a lot of people, which is really good to hear. And it is for me too, guys. Oh, that's great, man. Tommy Walker, congratulations. The Queen is getting into Queens. That's great, man. Tommy Walker, man. We go way back. Callum LFC. Epic Ledger LLC. That's superstition, yeah. I think it probably is, but sometimes maybe there's truth to it. It's horrible. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. You know, oh, I'm sorry. Anything we can do to help out, man. Wow. Yeah, I don't know a lot about it. I don't know too much about autism. You know, you wonder why people do awareness. Well, that's why. You know, because a lot of people just don't know. That's called a glitch in the matrix. Pint of milk. We gotta go. I gotta go. We're at 2 hours. Now we're gonna lose subs for sure because they're gonna see 2, and they're gonna see 300 views, and that's it. We're crap. We're crap now. It's all part of YouTube's job to try to keep you in this little box. So yeah, something dug out, man. And Midnight Tokers Fantasy League. We're all for pushing people's things over here. If you've got a business, if you want to, you know, I don't take, you know, anytime people post, you get those webcam girls and all that crap, I delete that right away. I don't want any of that shit around. But if you have a legitimate fantasy league, legitimate business, legitimate YouTube channel, we're all for spamming. It's not even spam. It's promotion. And everyone has a right to promote whatever they want here. And especially in a world where they've shut everybody off from growing and have the nerve to tell you to work on fucking thumbnails. YouTube. You know. Oh, we're shooting, baby. Okay, Mr. Anderson. We've missed you. Yeah, man. You gotta be like Neo. Just break out of it. Break out of the Matrix. YouTube's Agent Smith. Totally Agent Smith. But they're no match for the power of a reaction video. Oh, man. I did a lay in Irish. Oh, nice. All right, I gotta go. It's been a great stream. How do I pronounce your name? Cockiner Kerala. I only have legitimate opinions to share. Yeah, it's all welcome here, man. I love doing this. It's really a blessing and an honor to do this stuff. You know? It's not a hobby for me, really. It's a responsibility now. You know? So, go get it. Yeah, I don't see any other comments. Just reading the older ones. Great. I love it. It's great. Very therapeutic for me too, guys. And, you know, sometimes you learn a lot about yourself when you do streams like this. There's some great moments. Try to get my dad into some too. And again, thank you everybody. Gene Lawley, I remember your comments. You're probably not watching right now. We just got so many people from all over the world putting in their say, and I love it. Yeah, I'll. You can give it to me here, but I'm not. I'm live right now. Let's see if I can go to the Prem. I'll join it right now, Doug, because honestly, I'll probably forget. And I should join Connors from the Cop Council as well. I just didn't know if I could handle... It's probably nothing to join all these leagues. Like, it's not going to take much time. But I'm new, so I don't know what to do. Fantasy. Create and join leagues. Sorry, man. I really... I might have to do it later. I can't find it. I was able to find it last time, but I don't know how. I don't know what I clicked on. Leagues? The Boom Squad. That's mine. That's my name. Create and join new leagues. Join an existing league. Okay. Guess it's a private league? Public league? Is it a... What is it? Head-to-head league? Classic league? I don't even know what I'm joining. How many buttons do I gotta click on to... Honestly. There we go. Okay, what's your league code? Let's put that in right now. Alright, guys. Yeah. Oh, it's an invalid code. So it's probably a public league then or something. Join public league. Head to head. Each round. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. This is... I'll have to do it off air, bro, because I'm not getting it right now. I'll join it. All right, guys. Got to wrap it up. Thanks again for watching. Let me see. Where's my live stream so I can close it down properly? Yeah, very good stream. You guys are great. Thanks again. I don't see any other comments. I think that's it. Classic? Okay, yeah. I'll try to join it. Doug. I gotta go. Midnight Toker. Doug. The Dugout Football Channel. Get in there. Pint of Milk. Epic Ledger LLC. Tommy Walker. Cockner Corella. And Midnight Toker again. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go get it. Live the dream. I'll see you in the next stream. Maybe later tonight at 3 in the morning UK time, which would be probably 10 p.m. here in 4 hours. Oh, is it the wrong code? Oh, that's why it didn't work. Okay, I'll copy and paste that right now, and I'll try to join it after. It's all right, bro. 1,000 sit-ups before the Arsenal match. Sean, it will win. I should do that. I'm so out of shape. All right, guys. Awesome. Always a blessing. Always a pleasure. Thanks again. Go get it. Try to help me with the subs. You know, because I'm definitely going to lose subs doing these streams. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Live the dream. Go get it. Midnight Toker, my man. All right. See you guys. Thanks again. Cheers.